The San Francisco 49ers begin their regular season tonight against the New York Jets. Kickoff is at 5:15 at Levi Stadium. Last season's Offensive Player of the Year, Christian McCaffrey, is listed as questionable with a calf strain and Achilles injury. McCaffrey insists he's ready to go, and the NFL Network reports he's expected to see his full complement of snaps. But two players with contract disputes in the offseason may be limited. Brandon Ayuk is trying to get into game shape, while the Niners will regularly check on left tackle Trent Williams to see if he may need a break. With us now is Steph Sanchez from the 49 Carats podcast. About those two players that came in late. You remember, Steph, when Nick Bosa came in late last year, I think it affected his performance. Will we see the same?
It's very possible, and I know they've both been working hard to get up to speed since they began practicing last week, so it seems like they're confident, but preparing your body for a full game is a different beast, as we've seen before. So I think the 49ers will have a plan just in case those guys aren't 100% or they're feeling a little tired. For Trent Williams, I would say Jalen Moore, you might see him out there, and for Brandon Ayuk, it might be Chris Conley, but they're going to be ready in any case.
All right, so Brock Purdy, obviously, this is the year when he really does have to show the 49ers that he is the franchise quarterback, that he hasn't taken a step back, and I don't know why he would, but, you know, the chatter is out there. This kid really has proved himself so far. He came within, a quarter of winning a Super Bowl as what I would consider kind of a rookie. You know, he's on his rookie deal, let's put it that way. What does he need to show this season, starting today, that he is the franchise quarterback?
Yeah, I think the 49ers are going to want to see some growth out of Brock Purdy, an extra level of command of the offense of this team. And I think they're going to see that out of him. This is his first offseason, not rehabbing. He's the starting quarterback, right? So I think we're going to see that level of ownership from him. And I do have to say, though, this is a really tough first week for him going up against this Jets defense. So I wouldn't panic if he doesn't exactly look like the kind of guy we saw last year, but I'm still expecting a really strong season from him.
All right, speaking of the Jets, of course, they have Aaron Rodgers, who's going to be still Aaron Rodgers, even though he's 41 years old. He didn't play last season, but he still knows what to do in that pocket back there. What about the 49ers defense, and how do you stop a guy who can pick you apart?
Well, yes, you mentioned Rodgers is older. He's 41 years old now, less mobile than he used to be coming off that Achilles injury. Behind him at this point, but I think he's still going to be a little rusty because he didn't play any snaps in the preseason. And of course, as we know, almost a full year since he's last thrown in an NFL game. So I think the Jets are going to want to ease him in, but the 49ers should put a lot of pressure on him. And that, I mean, you have Nick Bosa, you have Leonard Floyd. So I think just counting on Aaron Rodgers being a statue in the pocket, I think the 49ers are going to turn up pressure.
Yeah, you know, last year, to a lot of 49ers fans' liking, they didn't get those that penetrating off the edge that they wanted, right? What has changed? Do you think that they've improved that?
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, with Nick Sorensen, you're definitely going to see some new wrinkles in this defense. And even Brandon Staley, will see the influence of him show up in these games. Nick Bosa said he feels like the defensive line has improved since last year. And I think that's a pretty big vote of confidence going into week one.
Let me ask you about Ricky Pearsall. It's obviously really sad what happened to him. He's not going to play for a few weeks. But the kid came back and has served as an inspiration. And this may be foretelling of what kind of a character he has, what kind of a player he's going to be.
Yeah, it's been really great seeing fans rally against or for Ricky Pearsall after seeing him come back. I think you see the type of character that he has, and it really gives a boost to the team. I think it's something that can unify and galvanize the team going into this week one matchup. And it sounds like he's going to be able to play maybe as soon as week 5. So really looking forward to that.
All right, Steph, last question. I know you're going to the game tonight in Santa Clara. What do you look for the 49ers to do early to get the Jets off guard?
Well, I do expect a little bit of a slugfest early in this game, but the 49ers I think they'll try to pound the ball with Christian McCaffrey, show that he isn't limited at all. And I think they're going to do what they always do, just pound the ball, get guys like Debo involved, and, get a game-winning drive going in that first one, hopefully.
All right, Steph Sanchez, host of the 49 Carats podcast. Thank you, as always, for your insights. So we'll see you again soon.
Thanks, Al. Go Niners.
Go Niners. And here's an update to our viewer poll that we've been talking about.